All right, so here we are playing another league match. This is a keep. Yeah, this is a keep. Let's keep it. I mean, it would be nice if we had like access to like a shop, like a workshop or something. But I think that we can just go like the Run Ring maybe. All right, so I don't know what our opponent's on. Oh, Oath of Druids. Okay, that's fine. As long as we don't play a creature, we're gonna be fine here. So I think I want to go like the One Ring. Or the other thing I could do is try to get no, we want to try to get Karn so that we can get Grafdigger's Cage. That's the way we win this game. So let's just do that. They're gonna counter this. That's fine. We don't have anything else to do, so we're gonna F6. And then next turn, what we can do is we can just cast the One Ring again. Hopefully they don't find a land. Hopefully they don't find Forbidden Orchard. Hey, what's up, Lapani? How you doing? Wow, long time no see, right? I'm just playing Magic the Gathering right now. I'm actually streaming and also recording for YouTube, so you're gonna be seeing me talk as I walk through my games. All right. Let's go with heads. Cool beans. All right. So yeah, let's just cast. Let's go with Grim Monolith so that we can ramp ourselves a little bit. I almost want to like main deck Grafdigger's Cage just so I can like find myself, I don't know, just so I can find myself a thing. Now hold on a second. That player chooses target player, so we actually have protection, so they can't actually get a creature once we cast and resolve the One Ring. All right, so they're gonna find. Okay, so they're gonna cast. They're gonna make blue mana here, but the One Ring is going to resolve. So that's nice. So that buys me some time. And then, uh, yeah, let's just go ahead and cast. I guess we cast Tezzeret. Find ourselves a Black Lotus. Um, we can get, yeah, let's get Black Lotus. I think that makes the most sense. And then get a Scrawling Crawler here. And then what we'll do is we'll just cast a Scrawling Crawler here. I've been good, Lopunny. All right, just chatting with some people on stream. But yeah, let's see how we do. I think that we're in a good spot. We do have, like I said, we do have protection, which is nice. I mean, Strip Mine isn't going to do a whole lot for them. And then let's just, it doesn't matter how we stack these. So I'm just going to always yield to them. We lost the flip. Oh, that stinks. Okay. All right, so we're going to, let's just draw some cards here. I think we're going to use Tezzeret to untap this thing and then draw more cards. Yeah, we're gonna try to draw as many cards as we can. Try to find an answer. All right, well that helps. I think we win here now, right? We need to find. Yeah, we do win here because we get Time Vault and we get Tezzeret again. So let's go ahead and cast the Time Vault. And if this doesn't work, if this doesn't resolve, we have like Glaring Fleshraker plus like Sensei's Top. So they have to answer this right away, or they lose. All right, so that was a good game. What we'll do here is we have to main deck our Grafdigger's Cages. I think it makes sense to do that, and then like maybe cut the Karn, because Karn isn't the whole point of getting Karn is so that we can find Grafdigger's Cage. And then I think what we're gonna do after that is like, well, we're definitely not going first. So what we can cut the Chalice. Vexing Bubble's still good against like Force of Will. Um, I think that's pretty much it, right? I mean, do we want to do anything else? I don't think so. I mean, like, I don't know if I don't think they play like Grizzlebrand anymore, so I don't think like Python Needle does anything. All right, let's just submit and see how we do. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to game 2. I think in this situation we want to kind of aggressively mulligan until we find like an answer to Oath. So I actually don't think we keep this. We could keep it, but I think that we can do better than this. All right, this is actually not terrible. Um I guess the question is, do we want to keep going until we find like do we want to keep going until we find like no, I think this is fine cuz we do have a top. We can look at stuff. I think this is fine. I think we're going to be okay here. The other hand didn't have anything except for like a scrolling crawler. Here at least we have like stuff. It's not like they're gonna be it's not like they're gonna be getting Oath like on turn 1. I mean, they might be able to do that. That would be the nuts, but I don't think we should play expecting that to happen, especially when we've already mulliganed once. I think it makes sense for us to be smart with how we keep hands, so to speak. By the way, let me know what you think about this setup. I'm doing things a little bit differently right now, and I think I like this a lot better than I did before. So we'll see. All right, so they're gonna play an island and then pass the turn. Okay, so I think we just go like patchwork into top. And then we can go One Ring. One Ring actually stops Oath from happening, which I really like. I really appreciate that. Okay, do I want to just draw a card here? No, I don't think so. I think we just pass. We're going to be able to do plenty of that stuff later on. All right, let's see how we do here. Okay, so they got Forbidden Orchard. They're going to Oath here, which is fine. If they have Force of Will, then we're donezo. But if they don't, I guess we have no choice but to cast this. I mean, what else are we going to do? Let's see if this resolves. Okay, consign is good. Let's look at the top 3 cards. See if we can find something. Okay, I think that pretty much means we lose, right? What do I want to do here? Probably put the Talon Gates on top. And then we can draw into like another Glaring Fleshraker or something. I don't know. Cause yeah, they're gonna what they're gonna do here is they're gonna get like the big creature or whatever it is, and then we're just gonna lose. So I guess the goal here is not to try and win through combat, but rather to like to try to combo them. Yeah, Traxa is definitely what they're gonna do here. If we can find like, so let's see. What's going to happen is next turn we're going to play. We probably want to play Glaring Fleshraker, and then look at the top card. I don't know. It's tough because I still don't think we win. We have like maybe a turn to survive. I think we have like one turn where we can take it. We can probably take a couple of hits from Atraxa, honestly. All right, they're gonna wasteland the Misha's Workshop or the Strip Mine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I would like to cast Glaring Fleshraker. I think that's our best option here. And then maybe play the Talon Gates, and then yeah, I think that's probably for the best. Just play the Talon Gates and then phase out the Atraxa. And then yeah, we're just gonna do that. And then we're gonna cast Glaring Fleshraker here. That's gonna help set up our next turn. They do have 6 cards in hand, so they're gonna force to will this, and that's fine. Let's attack with all creatures. I forgot what our top card was. I think it was like another Glaring Fleshraker, which is great. Oh, do they only run one copy? Do they only run one Traxa? They must run 2, and probably they found another one. Okay. So we have like 2 turns, I think. We have 1 turn right now. So yeah, our best option is to cast the Glaring Fleshraker and like hope this doesn't get forced, and then next turn try to like Sensei stop. If this gets countered, I'm just gonna concede, I think. We have 1 turn after this. Alright, this resolves. Okay, cool. We're just gonna F6 here. And then we're not gonna yield because we have top. We can always crack top. Alright, so we do take another hit here, which is fine. All right, let's see if we can. We already know what the top card is, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at the top three with Sensei's top. All right, let's look at the top three. Oh, nice. Well, that fixes that issue. Um, yeah, so it doesn't matter. We just want to put this top on top, and then I think I want to just. Do I want to cast the manifold key and then control? If I cast the manifold key, I draw 2 cards, and I get to pop off with the glaring Fleshraker. All right, let's see how we do here. Let's see if they want to counter this. I don't think they do, but it does let us draw like 2 cards a turn. So I'm gonna hold control, and then I'm gonna draw 2 cards here. Actually, do I even need to do that? I don't think I do. I don't think I do need to do that. Let's just see if this resolves. I mean, it's either this gets countered or I lose, so it's not like I have much of a choice. If this gets countered, then that's just game. We'll just go to game. We'll just go to game whatever. Game 3, I think. Oh, they're gonna flash. Okay, sure. How many Force of Wills did they have? They used the Force of Negation, and they used. Let's see. I actually have not been paying attention to what they've been drawing. I don't see a force. Oh, they did get like a couple of Force of Wills here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, if I'm correct and I see 2 Force of Wills, then this game over. Yeah. Let's see. Can I draw a card here? No, I can't. So we're just gonna go to game. We're just gonna go to game 3. And there's nothing really that I would change here, except I mean, Mindbreak Trap can possibly be good. They don't really play too many Moxen. I think I'm just gonna submit and see how we do. Just try to aggressively mulligan until we get like a. I don't know. Just always expect that they have Force of Will and always assume that they have answers. Ugh. All right, this is a good hand. We just go turn 1 like. Well, let's see. Let's keep this hand. And what we'll do is we'll go Black Lotus for starters and see if they counter that. If they do, then we just lead with like Grafdigger's Cage or something. But if they don't, we can go. Yeah, if they don't, we can just go Glaring Fleshraker into like top. And then try to combo off that way. All right. Yep, let's just go ahead and get started here. We'll lead off with Black Lotus and see if that gets countered. Okay, that gets countered. That's fine. We will move on with our lives. Alright, if they counter the Graph Digger's Cage, I will be happy because they'll only have like one card. Okay, cool. Let's just F6 here. F6. Gosh, what an explosive hand. For 3 cards? They started with like, what, 4 cards? Alright, I guess I should start off with Vexing Bauble so that I prevent them from like doing Force of Will stuff if they ever do get around to doing that. And then I'll just F6 here. It's not like I can do much. Probably grab like Soul Ring off of this Urza Saga. Okay, so we're just gonna add mana here and then search our library for Soul Ring. Actually, I think it makes more sense for us to go Mana Vault. Yeah, let's go Mana Vault. Okay, and then let's go Workshop. Float mana here. We can go Glaring Fleshraker first, right? And then cast Manifold Key. Cuz we'll have plenty of mana. Yeah, I like this idea. They can't force us. They can't do anything. All right, let's just go Manifold Key here. And then I think we're going to pop off pretty soon. Oh, thanks for doing that, Lapani. I really appreciate it. I just don't have time to moderate while playing at the same time. Okay, so then I think what we'll do next is we'll untap this. And then we will just cast the Sensei's Top, actually. And then I think we're just going to look at the top 3 and see if we can find another top. All right, we didn't get a top, but this is still pretty good. This is pretty good. Yeah, let's try to get the Tezzeret out. But I want to keep the Vexing Bauble, and I don't want to get rid of I don't want to. Let me think about this actually. I think I do want to just. Let's see here. Let me think about what to do. Because I think we can easily win right now. I just don't know how to do it from here. We can draw a card off of the top, cast, then we have access to like what? Okay, I think I figured it out. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna draw a card. I don't wanna cast the Scrolling Crawler just yet. What I do want to do is cast the Tezzeret. We could cast the Scrolling Crawler again. But I think it makes more sense for us to just go. I guess we just gotta find another top. No, let's not do that because we do win next turn if we just let's do this. Let's untap the Mana Vault. And do I want to give them another card? Actually, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just do this. I'm sure I would have been able to find a way to win the game this turn, but I didn't have it in me. I didn't have it in me. So we're just going to do this and hope for the best, I guess. We still have Vexing Bubble, so we have like ways to interact. So they're probably gonna find a way to remove Vexing Bubble and or Grafdigger's Cage, which is fine because we have a Tezzeret, so we can always just Grafdigger's Cage again. No Rod is fine. Yeah, that's fine actually. No, we're not gonna pay here, and then we're just gonna always yield to this. I think we can get them off of like maybe a few more cards. All right, so let's yield to this. We'll lose life. It's fine. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go Mox Jet. This gets countered, and that's fine. And then let's go Sensei's Top here. And then let's just go, I got it. Let's do this. Let's search our library for oh, we can't just search our library for something. Well, we can. We can do that. We'll search our library for an artifact. I guess we'll grab another like Grafdigger's Cage. Okay, and then we'll just F6 here. They're going to go down to like a bunch here. Yep, and then we'll just attack for 5. They're going to go down to 3. It's kind of nervous. All right, they're going to make us gain life. That's fine too. I'd rather them spend the mana on that than get rid of a Grafdigger's Cage, which is pretty nice. I think that might have been the card that they Vampiric Tutored for. All right, let's see if we can get like a... Oh, yes, that's exactly the card I was thinking of. That was the exact card I was like, if we can draw this, then we're golden. I don't think we're like 100% there yet, but this is definitely something that's going to help us out a lot. So let's do this. Let's cast this. They can't force it. And let's see if we can get something good here. Yeah, they can't even counter it because of the Vexing Bauble. Oh, we can't even cast this thing. Okay, because we have Grafdigger's Cage. That's actually okay. We can just I guess we'll search our library for something. I guess we'll just we'll just find something. It doesn't really matter what. All right, we're gonna win the match. Cool. So I definitely played a little bit slower that game, but I think we made the right plays. Again, I'm still kind of learning. We're 2-2 right now with this league, so let's get into our tiebreaker match and see how we do.